Kindergarten. So today's Wit and Wisdom lesson, we're going to continue to use the book The Year on Maple Hill Farm. And we're going to continue to use this book to talk about some of our big ideas from our reading lessons that we've been working on. So I wrote the title of the story up here. I drew a little picture of a farm. We've been noticing and wondering lots of things in this book. There's tons of stuff to notice and wonder. We've talked a lot about the setting. The setting of the story is a farm, and we've talked about how the setting changes throughout the 4 seasons of the year: fall, winter, spring, and summer. The cover shows you all 12 months of the year, and it shows you how the farm looks throughout different times of the year. I love the title page because it has the 4 seasons of the year there, and it shows different things from each season. Like winter, you can see the snow; spring, you can see a baby animal; summer, lots of grass and green; and then autumn or fall, lots of orange to show the leaves, how they change. So the author did a great job of using one setting and showing how it changes over a year. And they show how it changes through the 4 seasons of the year. There's lots of cool details in the book, and they show you different activities that the animals and the people do throughout the 4 seasons of the year. So we're going to look through and notice and wonder what some of the things the kids and the family and the animals do in the seasons of the year. So the book starts in January, which is right in the middle of winter, and their kids are doing something here that I love to do. They're ice skating. They're outside on a frozen pond ice skating. Maybe you like to ice skate in the winter. The next season is the spring, and we're going to look at the spring and see what happens. So in the spring, lots of animals have their babies in the spring. I also notice an Easter basket. Maybe in the spring you like to look for your Easter basket if you celebrate Easter. Maybe you like to go outside and start to explore the spring weather. I also notice tulips and some daffodils there. In the spring, I like to start to get my yard ready at my house for the summer months that are coming up. Here's one of the same pictures of the pond, but this is in the middle of the summer. I noticed that instead of skating, one of the kids is riding in a boat. Maybe you like to ride in a boat in the summer. In the summer, I have a pool. I love to swim and spend a lot of my time outside. Here's the little girl in the summer picking flowers. Maybe you have a garden at your house and you like to work in your garden. I like this picture. Little girl's playing with a hose. My grandma used to set the hose in a sprinkler up for me when I was a little boy, and I would run through it. I noticed there's all these pictures are outside. In the summer, I spend a lot of time in my yard, on my deck. Maybe you like to play outside a lot in the summer. Then the weather starts to change. They start to show pictures of the fall. I've said it before, this is my favorite picture in the book. There's the mom and the dad and the kids, and they're out in their pumpkin patch picking pumpkins. Maybe that's something you like to do with your family. Go visit a farm in the fall. Go to the pumpkin patch. Carve your jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween. I thought maybe they had a picture of a hayride, but they don't. That's something fun to do in the fall also. So the author does a really good job of drawing the same setting and showing it throughout different times of the year during the 4 seasons of the year. They also have the details of different activities and things that you can do throughout the 4 seasons of the year. Remember, there are 4 seasons of the year. There's summer, there's winter, there's a snowflake, there's spring. I drew a flower and raindrops, and there's fall, and I have a leaf. So think about what you like to do in different seasons of the year. Your activity today is to draw and write about something you like to do in one of the seasons of the year. So pick maybe your favorite season of the year, and then draw and write about something you do. Maybe I would write, in the summer, I like to, and then on this line I would write the word swim, and that would draw me in my pool. In the winter, I like to ice skate or ski. Maybe you could draw a picture of that. In the fall, I like to go to a pumpkin patch or go on a hayride or carve a pumpkin. In the spring, I like to plant flowers. Okay, so I want you to think about what season you'd like to pick And then I'd like you to draw and write about an activity or something you like to do in that season. When you're done, please post your work on Seesaw for me to look at. That's all for today.